Well, there's a group of professionals who are not particularly waking up to this. They're accusing you of sorts of things. Now, there's a third way suggestion, and that's very important. They're still concerned that aspects of the bill will violate human rights, to violate the freedom of expression, violate academic freedoms, etc. There's a suggestion that all what is in the bill, without that part, can be incorporated into Section 104 of the Criminal Offences Act, to be expanded from sodomy to include all the things that you're looking for, but not to prohibit the speech about it.
Paul, the point that I make is, people have to understand that the whole LGBT phenomenon is very complex. And if you don't spend time to know, to study, and to appreciate it, then you'll get a lot of things wrong. A basic tenet of the LGBT movement is advocacy. Campaign. They run it like a marketing campaign.
What are they campaigning on?
Well, the LGBT movement have a singular view, that is to make sure that homosexuality is accepted. That is their basic goal. And what has been their strategy? Falsehood, half-truths, propaganda, and a lot of marketing communication strategy. There's a book written by an American communications consultant called Paul Rondeau, Selling Homosexuality to Americans. And he goes through the whole process as to how Americans were convinced and the whole society was desensitized in respect of accepting homosexuality. And it is what you see, what you hear, and the things you watch, they go into your mind and they feed into what you produce.
Somebody just sent me the latest series of Batman, the one the young boys watch.
Precisely.
And Batman in this series is acting as a
Precisely.
bisexual.
So for those who are saying we should allow this on television, because my little boy, whatever he sees is what he regurgitates. So it is very important. Now, I ask a direct question to my lawyer friends. Why do you promote something that you want to prohibit? Why? What's the purpose of it? If you want to prohibit it because it is against society, you think that it is wrong, why do you want to promote it? What's the purpose of it? Like prostitution, like incest. You come together, build a group of people and say you're promoting incest, and meanwhile you criminalize it. What's the meaning of that? The whole purpose of the criminal law that we call inchoate crimes, that abolishes preparation, attempt, conspiracy, and abetment. All of that is geared towards ensuring that people don't even begin to think about it. That is the jurisprudential basis for inchoate crimes. Because, and if you look at, the relevant section of the Criminal Offences Act, the punishment for attempt is the same as the offense. Well, I have not tried it. Why are you going to, punish me? But that is because society thinks that wrong things are wrong. Don't even think about it. Don't even come together to want to pursue that course. And that's good for society. And in a world, let me give you a little data in terms of research. So
you're defending the prohibition of the advocacy.
That's the point I'm saying.
And the right to free expression.
I'll come to that because it's all falsehood. There is no freedom to speak about offenses or let me put it in a more specific manner. The freedoms of speech, of assembly, there's no right to assemble to commit a crime. That's the point I wanted to make. There's no freedom of speech to commit a crime. Every lawyer knows this. So if, for example...
But there can be speech to advocate on amending the punishment.
No, well, I mean...
don't kill armed robbers, etc., etc.
Yeah, but I was coming to that. Okay, because you see, at the end of the day, they say human rights. First of all, it is false. Let me start from this premise. One of the strategies of the LGBT, and you must understand their strategy. I mean, what are they trying to do? One of the biggest achievements of the LGBT movement, and I'm quoting one Ackman, who is a reader in political science at Latimba University in Australia. And he's a homosexual. I'm quoting him. He says, one of the greatest successes of the LGBT movement has been to move the debate from identity, from what they do, their actions, and the consequences of same, to identity, human rights, discrimination, and majoritarian opposing minority views. All right, and by doing so, they force those of us who oppose it into a corner, and we look upon ourselves as the victims who are breaching the human rights.